Hi guys, don't mind my crazy toddler at my feet, but this is how this video is going to get done today. So I am going to give you guys an overview of how I store my pumped breast milk when I have excess in the fridge. No! This is my child trying to rip the... No! Here. Hey. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the counter. Okay guys, so as you saw in my inserts in the inserted clip where I pulled it all out of the fridge and put it all on the counter. Now, you will notice there's no dates on this. With my first child, I was a total control freak and put dates on every bottle I stuck in the fridge. Now, I just do this once every couple days. So, as you learned with my other video, these bags are not accurate. That one is not quite 5 ounces, like literally 0.2 off. So, I'm just going to pour from this bag. Oh, now I way over poured. $5.3, perfect. I don't know why I put the cap on that one. This one is only, I don't know how I'm going to pour out of that one. We're going to put that one aside for a second. That one is super full. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that one I only put 4 ounces in. Let's put 5. I'm actually freezing in 5 ounce increments now because I have so many 4 ounce bags that I don't think she will go through them anytime soon. Of course. So that one's 5 ounces. So now, let me do it. So I actually store a Sharpie and some breast milk bags right here in this old Pampers box, white box. It's the easiest place I found to store them. I don't really have a whole lot of room in my kitchen for it. So Medela is one of the bags I am reviewing for you guys. So if you stay tuned, I literally just try to push out as much air as possible. And then I'll write on these all at the end. So you're saying, well, if you don't have dates on them, how are you going to know when to use them? So this is, that was one big fat blob. Which is why. How are you gonna know how to use them, Amanda? What I do is I just take the oldest date. So today, I don't know, it's probably gonna be hard to see, but today's February 6th. So what I will do is I will date all of these for February 3rd. And it is okay. I will definitely use them by February 3rd. And I know that this big bottle and this bag were pumped in the same day, so don't freak out, guys. It was a day that this is what I pumped before I left the house, and then this is what I pumped while I was out. And the only reason I know that is because it was super full and I almost spilled milk trying to put the lid on and getting the pump part off. Alright, so that one's 5 ounces. Another bag that I am reviewing is the Lansinoh bag. I don't have all the bags that I'm reviewing in this bucket, but just to show you, I just hold it open, pour it in, push out as much air as I can. And don't ask me why, but I really like measuring in the smaller bottle first. All right, let's get rid of all these bigger bottles. I'm just gonna do another Medela bag. All right, so I have about 3 ounces left. So I will stick it in this bottle. And as soon as I have 5, I'll go ahead and do this one too. I have not pumped yet today, so I'll be able to store this one today too. But for now, this one can go back in the fridge. So I've got 30 ounces here. Which is actually a little under for me. Normally it's 12 to 14 ounces extra a day. This I know is 3 days worth, so I literally write 5 ounces and the date on each one. Again, I was storing in 4-ounce increments. Oops. Almost wrote the wrong date. So these ones, I unscrew the lid just a little bit and squeeze it to the top first. Now, because these bags were already in the fridge, I have to wipe off the spot I want to write on. So these ones are really hard to write on. This is one of my downfalls for these bags. So I write it like that, and then what I do is I just circle the amount of ounces on the bag. That makes it super easy. And I started doing that, and my husband said he really liked that better too. So now, lately we've been using the Kiinde system to feed Emily as well. She also likes the Mam bottles, these ones, the Lansinoh, Lansinoh Mama bottles. She doesn't mind those, and she likes the Advent ones. So, and I store my milk every, I would say 2 to 3 days max. So now I'm going to take this to the freezer. I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. So this is what my freezer looks like. I have the style freezer. So these two I'm gonna leave there. And then I just, with this handy holder, I slide those into these. I actually pick up and just push right here in front of our ice bin. And then I will have these ones to lay down in here. So there you guys have it. Then I'll come back and I'll move these over here. When I have enough here to fit into a gallon size freezer bag, then I will put them in a gallon size freezer bag. Later on I should have enough to do that, so I will insert the clip of how I do that and how I take it out to my deep freezer. Hey guys, sorry, another day obviously, but this was the milk that I had left over from the other day. And then this is a bag that I pumped while I was out. And then here's some more bottles that I pumped. So now I'm just finishing up how I store my breast milk, or how I put my breast milk in the freezer video for you guys. So I'm actually going to be gone the majority of tomorrow. And my husband and Paige will be home. So she will drink at least 2, if not 3 bottles while I'm gone, depending on how long I'm gone. But I will feed her in the morning before I leave, and then she'll take at least 2 4-ounce bottles. So this is the milk from the other day. So to make sure that it gets used up first, I'm making this a 4-ounce bag. And then going ahead and grabbing another. I store them on top of my fridge. Sorry guys. So when I know that Paige is going to be here, most likely feeding her, or my husband's going to be feeding her. My husband actually does not like feeding her through the kind system, apparently, which I learned that the other day. He'd rather feed her with a bottle, but 5 ounces was from later today. Okay, so did you just see that? I spilled some. Okay, so this one's 4 ounces as well. So now I have this and this left over. So because I'm still going to pump tonight and in the morning before I leave, I'm going to go ahead and freeze this bottle because it is 5 ounces and it still leaves 2.5 ounces. So she will have, I will pump way more than 2.5 ounces between tonight and in the morning. So she'll have at least 3, if not 4 feedings while I'm gone. And then I'm gonna pump while I'm gone, obviously. So remember, these bags I have to wipe off because they, well, that one wasn't in the fridge, but this one was. So going to write the other day I was writing 2, 3, yeah. So this is the one, the leftover milk from that day. I wrote 2.5 on this one, even though I know it's probably milk from 2.6 from yesterday, but. And this one I'm gonna write 2.5 on as well. I would rather underdate it by a few days than date it past, but I promise you my milk will get used before it's a year old. So I'm going to put this in the fridge, these two in the fridge, this in the freezer, then let's see real quick. I probably have enough to make a bag. It's not going to be the best bag in the world. And then I'll walk you guys out to my freezer, which freezer bag. Let me just get the scale out of my way. So here's my freezer bag. I'm just going to take this whole thing out of the freezer because it will be easier. So, if I had all of just these bags, I would alternate them. Put one facing this way, one facing this way, one facing this way. So, I'm still going to do that as much as I possibly can. And then, I'm going to do this one. And I actually do the exact same thing. The only problem, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably could fit this one in here. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to fit them in. However, I do not remember what bag number this is. So, I know it's 55 ounces. I'm just going to grab, I have a log on my phone, but I'm taking you guys with me, so we'll just grab the Sharpie and go outside. So, I carry my milk. To my garage. Of course there's stuff on top of the freezer. Why wouldn't there be? That's okay. I'm just gonna push it over. So let's see. This is what my freezer currently looks like. So let's see if I can figure out what bag number I'm on. That one's 17. That one's 21. 23. I believe it's gonna be 24. That one's 22. That's 15. Yep, we're going with, it's gotta be. Sorry for all the loud noise. But let me give you an idea. So here's what it looks like if it's just flat milk bags. And there's probably more bags in here because those are 4-ounce bags instead of 5. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to really quick write 55 ounces and bag 24. So 55 ounces, bag number 24. And I just drop it in. And it was like way more organized than that, but there was a pork butt in the bottom that we took out. I'm glad we took it out because I obviously need the room. But what I will do is rotate it and pull out bag number 2. Bag number 1 is actually at my mom's house and she's used some of it. So I'm My mom is going to have them later on. Maybe this weekend. She definitely is going to have them on Valentine's Day. We have plans. So I will pull out bag number 2 and make sure I take that to her house so that she has, I just take a whole bag to her and she can put it in her freezer. And it will get used before it goes bad, that's for sure, because we will make sure of that. My mom's pretty good. My mom's really good about not wasting any milk. So, alright guys, so that is how I store my breast milk. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you need any help or advice or where to find what bags, let me know. I will help you find them. I will leave, I know I left the link in my Kiinde video, but I will leave another link in this video for you for the starter, what's it called? I think it's a starter pack. It gives you the bottle, the pump part, the pump adapters. I believe it only gives you 1 bag though. Anyways, I will link that below, and I will link a pack of bags below too, so when you order it, I would suggest ordering the bags. Even if you don't end up liking the system, you can still use up the bags that you have, but at least that way you can try it more than one time. Thanks for watching.